As far as currently supported hardware and software goes, there are currently 31 bundles, and that probably spans perhaps 100 plus components, somewhere around there. The existing components, and there needs to be, quite honestly, a large triple, quadruple the number of components that are currently supported really need to be developed. But currently there's a good coverage across all the expected domains: security, surveillance, energy automation. At least the products that I picked to support are first class all the way, extremely well supported, quality developer APIs, quality support. So that's what drove my initial list, not expense. A couple of the interesting things you'll see on there: the crime service. This is absolutely phenomenal. Getting new crimes on the map. When I'm driving near any point of interest, including crimes, it calls it out to you. This is all optional, but it's very, very interesting, very informative. The other really interesting bundles are, of course, the server bundles that let you deploy to either a J2EE based locally hosted server, a Tomcat Apache kind of a deal, or to Google's App Engine for larger scaling cloud support. As far as the software and hardware support that's planned, Zigbee, I'm about 30% of the way there, 20%. All the basic structure and metadata has been done. I just need to basically put in the logic. And Zigbee will follow the pattern of the other controllers that I've developed, so it's going to be extremely simple. Of course, other security panels. And Zigbee technically isn't a security technology, but with one of my security components, the ad hoc partition, I can now include Zigbee's sensors as a part of the security domain, not just automation. Other security panels, such as from DSC, anything with an API and an Ethernet port or a serial port, I can support. Of course, support for additional network cameras is required. Pan, tilt, zoom, that's probably a couple days to get that done. Should be very quick. Support for Zigbee and Z-Wave. And then a really interesting thing, this is very cool that I want to do, is to support the Bluetooth onboard diagnostics dongle that I have in my car. And this will give me full statistics on the car. A Bluetooth enabled car is, of course, linked to the user's Bluetooth mobile device. And I can report on things like miles per hour, RPMs of the engine. And then I believe it's even possible to hit the CAN bus of the car and even do things like lock and unlock the doors, start the engine, turn on the AC. So that's going to be very interesting. And then for some folks, they'd want to support perhaps an Apple device, so an iOS client is on the horizon, as well as possibly a browser-based client. And again, just want to state that the plug-in based or component-based architecture of MASH makes creating these new components a very trivial process. It's either honestly hours, days, or a couple of weeks, depending on your skill level and the complexity of the product being integrated with. And again, because of the rich level of components that I've already provided, as well as the base APIs, writing a component and providing that functionality that you need it's not the work you expect to have done. A large number of things are actually going to be handled for you, so that makes things very speedy.